Let me tell you something that might sting a little. You are not tired. You are not broken. You're not out of options. You're just losing the fight with your own mind. You either control your mind or it controls you. And the truth is, for most people, it's winning. You wake up in the morning and before your feet even hit the floor, your mind starts whispering, 5 more minutes. You'll start tomorrow. You're not ready yet. And you listen, you obey, you surrender. Every single day your mind throws chains around you and you wear them like they're jewelry. It convinces you that fear means stop, that failure means quit, that pain means it's not worth it. But that voice is not your friend, it's your enemy. It's the voice of comfort, of laziness, of doubt. And if you don't learn to shut it up, it will bury your dreams before you even start digging. You see, the mind is like fire. Uncontrolled, it will burn everything you care about. But controlled, it will forge you into something unstoppable. And right now, maybe you're standing in the ashes of your own excuses. You failed, you've fallen, you've wasted time, you've believed lies. And you're sitting there thinking, maybe I just don't have what it takes. But listen to me, you do. You've always had it. You were just too busy listening to the wrong voice inside your head. There was a time in my life when I was exactly where you are, tired, lost, angry. I'd wake up every day with this pit in my stomach that I was meant for more, but I couldn't break free from myself because I knew I could be doing more, but I wasn't. Because every time I tried, my mind stopped me. Until one day, I started thinking, if I don't take control now, I'll live the rest of my life on my knees, begging my mind for permission to live. So I decided to fight back. Not with anger, not with excuses, but with discipline. Every time my mind said sleep in, I got up. Every time it said you can't do this, I said watch me. Every time it told me to quit, I pushed harder. And slowly, something changed. The voice got quieter, the fear got weaker, and I started to realize something powerful. Your mind only controls you when you stop challenging it. It feeds on your surrender. It grows when you play victim. But the second you stand up and say, I'm in charge now, it loses power. That's when you start to see what you're truly made of. Because let's be honest, life is not easy. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fall. You're gonna have nights when you question everything. But if you can control your mind through that, if you can silence that voice that tells you to quit, then there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can't do. Because success doesn't come from talent. It comes from control. Control of your thoughts, control of your emotions, control of your habits. You can have all the dreams in the world, but if your mind is against you, you'll never touch them. And that's what's happening to most people. They're fighting the world, but they're losing the war inside. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you kept a promise you made to yourself? You said you'd wake up early. You didn't. You said you'd start the gym. You quit. You said you'd stop procrastinating. You didn't. Every time you break that promise, your mind learns something. It learns you can't be trusted. So the next time you say, I'll do it, it laughs. It doesn't believe you. And that's why motivation doesn't work anymore, because deep down, you've taught your mind that your words mean nothing. So how do you take back control? You start by keeping one small promise. Wake up when you say you will. Do the workout, even when you're tired. Put your phone down when it's time to work. And every time you do, you send a message to your mind, I'm the boss now. And once your mind believes that, it changes everything. You become sharper, stronger, unstoppable. But here's the catch. Controlling your mind doesn't mean you'll always feel good. It means you'll do what's right, even when it hurts. It means you'll keep moving, even when you're scared. It means you'll choose growth over comfort again and again. That's where real freedom is found, not in avoiding pain, not in waiting for motivation, but in mastering your mind enough to move anyway. Let me tell you something. Your mind will lie to you. It'll tell you you're not good enough. It'll tell you you're too late, too young, too old, too broken. And every time you believe it, you give up a piece of your power. You need to understand something. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who listens to them. And you have the power to say, no, not today. Because your mind can be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. It can lift you to greatness or bury you in regret, but that choice is yours every single day. You either control your mind or it controls you. And listen, controlling your mind doesn't happen overnight. It's a fight, a brutal, relentless, daily fight. There will be days you lose, days you break, days you question why you even started. But if you just keep showing up, if you keep pushing through that voice that says stop, you'll start to see who you really are. Because on the other side of your excuses is freedom. On the other side of your fear is power. On the other side of your mind's limits is your real life waiting for you. You just have to fight through it. Because the truth is, your life will follow the direction of your strongest thoughts. If your thoughts are weak, your life will be weak. If your thoughts are strong, your life will be unstoppable. And I know, it's not easy. Some of you are fighting silent battles no one sees. You're tired. You're overwhelmed. You're just trying to survive. And your mind keeps telling you to quit. But please don't. Not now. Not yet. You've come too far to let your own thoughts destroy you. You've got more in you than you realize. More strength, more fight, more heart. You just have to stop letting that voice decide who you are. When it says you're not enough, remind it of every storm you've survived. When it says you can't, remind it of every mountain you've already climbed. You've been through worse. You've been counted out before, and yet you're still here. You're breathing. You're standing. You're listening to this right now because a part of you still believes there's more to your story. And you're right. This isn't the end. This is the beginning of a new fight, the one inside. From this moment on, you decide. You decide who's in control. You decide whether your mind runs you or you run it. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 30 days, I want you to control your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. When that alarm goes off, get up. When fear shows up, do it anyway. When you feel lazy, move your body. When your mind says stop, you whisper back, not today. Because every time you win a small battle, your mind learns who's in charge. And that's how you build a warrior's mindset, one choice at a time. It's not about motivation, it's about mastery. It's about owning your thoughts before they own you. Because if you don't, you'll wake up one day, look back at your life, and realize your dreams died in the hands of your own hesitation. You've got to take back control. Because the world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your fears. It only responds to one thing: action. So act, even when you're scared, even when it hurts, even when you don't feel ready. Because if you wait for the perfect moment, it'll never come. If you wait to feel ready, you'll wait forever. The power is not in the future. It's in this moment, right now, right here, in the decision you make after hearing this. Will you keep letting your mind tell you what you can't do? Or will you finally stand up and say, I'm in control now? Because if you do, if you truly take back your mind, nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you. Not fear, not failure, not pain. Because once your mind obeys you, your life follows. So look at your life right now. Look at where you are. Ask yourself, what would happen if I stopped listening to my limits for just 1 week? 1 week of saying yes when my mind says no. 1 week of doing what I said I would do. 1 week of full control. You know what would happen? You'd change. You'd feel that power that's been sleeping inside you for years. You'd realize that everything you've ever wanted was waiting on the other side of your own thoughts. You'd stop surviving and start living. So don't wait. Don't think. Don't hesitate.
Because right now, right in this moment, your mind is watching you, waiting to see if you'll give in again or if this time you'll fight back. And when you do, when you finally take that control, your whole world changes. Because the day you master your mind is the day you master your life. So one last time, you either control your mind or it controls you. Choose wisely and go all in.